What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Old School, back at you again with another video. This video today, the title is called "Is SoundCloud a Graveyard for Independent Artists?" And, this is the reason why I kind of think this. In my email, I got a reputable company, and they said that they was going to stop doing like reposts. They have like this, large network of SoundCloud reposts, and they said they was going to stop doing reposts because the engagement is so low, and not really getting much of engagement or anything from the accounts. And I started thinking, like, 2 or 3 years ago, I used to use SoundCloud a whole lot, and I used to get my stuff reposted on big people who have like bigger accounts that have like a lot of followers. And it worked. I got some um plays and things like that. But as far as like 2019, I've kind of strayed away a little bit of using SoundCloud. But I always think to myself, SoundCloud's always, to me, been a platform, kind of for independent artists. We always hear about rappers, blowing up on SoundCloud, and I think a lot of independent artists went to SoundCloud to build an audience. But in 2019, it kind of seems like, people don't go on the platform as much as they used to, especially independent artists. I mean, I think, the established independent artists that's been messing with SoundCloud for a long time and they've built an audience. I'm not talking about them, but I mean, more or less, I'm talking about aspiring, you know, artists going to the platform. I would never tell anybody to not go to SoundCloud to put your music on there or even try to build an audience. I would never do tell anybody that, because I think that when you're an independent artist, you need to put your music out there in front of as much people as you can. But my question is, is SoundCloud specifically a graveyard? I don't think that SoundCloud could ever compete with Apple Music or, Spotify. But, you know, at one point in time, a lot of independent artists, was going on SoundCloud to see about being able to build an audience. And I think that it caters to the independent artists. It's just that I don't think SoundCloud itself has done a very good job at really, really pushing and catering, to the independent artists as of late. Because to me, the independent artist is like 60 to 70%. Might be a little more, might be a little less, but I think that they're a good 60 to 70% of the people that actually use SoundCloud are the independent artists, and that's the people that kind of utilize it. And I don't think that they do a very good job at really trying to you know help those people, or really help those people build an audience as of now. I mean, maybe back in the day they did, but I think that a lot of times SoundCloud got rid of a lot of things and a lot of methods that they did have to kind of help push out for artists, to kind of help push and build an audience. That's just my opinion. But like I said, I don't go to SoundCloud to hear new music. I don't know anybody that goes to SoundCloud to hear new music. You mainly hear your new music from Spotify or Apple Music and YouTube. Some people even hear their stuff from Instagram. A lot of artists are blowing up on all different other platforms, like hell, even TikTok. People are blowing up on that. So it seems like SoundCloud is just kind of being phased out. I don't hear about it as much as I used to hear about it. So it just kind of makes me think that it might be a graveyard, for a lot of independent artists. I think that maybe you know independent artists should find another outlet to really drive and promote their music. Not saying to completely don't use SoundCloud. I'm not saying that, because SoundCloud's still there and it still does what it does. But I just don't think that people flock to it, or it you can really build a significant audience in 2019. But I could be wrong. So I would like anybody, especially independent artists, to tell me, do you still use SoundCloud? Do you still think that is a very vital part of your promotion? Do you think that you can still build an audience on the platform? Leave your comments down below and let me know. I could just be out of touch. I am Mr. Old School. I could be out of touch. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video, and I'll see you next video. Mr. Old School. One love.
We making moves. You gotta be loyal. Yeah, LOE. What happened, big homie?
I don't know what it is about you.
I had to take out the mask and show all my youngest how to broad day. 223s and Glock 32s, and you know.